Whoa. Your boy Nick with BNboxingnews just coming at you for a quick one, y'all. Not going to be on here too long. I was just, I had a chance today to get a copy of the actual scorecard. And what was kind of strange to me was this fight was stopped in the 7th round, right? And the thing about it that really had me thinking is that this fight was stopped in the 7th round. And basically, round 1, round 2, I think it was like round 4, where I know for sure, because I actually kept score myself. Like round 4, AJ didn't even throw, not even one punch. AJ actually won that particular round. Round 1, round 2, especially round 1, Andy Ruiz clearly won that particular round, and yet, by me, all right, and a couple other people I know, but the judges actually gave those rounds to AJ. What I'm going at with this is, if Andy Ruiz and AJ would have went to the scorecard in the 12th round, the fight would have finished off. AJ had a possibility of winning this fight, stealing the fight from Andy Ruiz with a draw or a victory. All AJ had to do is maintain the course of the fight and finish the fight. And he would have definitely he had a great possibility, even though he wasn't fighting well, of getting the decision or a draw. I mean, I don't know what fight the judges were looking at, but definitely I was kind of concerned. I'm kind of concerned about it. I'm like, man, this is kind of crazy. I also had a chance to watch a couple of interviews with Eddie Hearn, and Eddie Hearn basically said, he's not crying robbery or, anything like that. He basically admitted AJ had no legs. Starting from the 3rd round on down, he realized AJ, Ruiz actually had a chance. And, AJ leg didn't seem the same. Legs didn't seem the same. And he also said that he saw that Andy Ruiz was pouncing on him, and he kind of felt like, hey, AJ, it's not looking good for AJ. Where does AJ go from here? My thing with the entire fight and everything is that AJ doesn't have any kind of stamina. This is not something that just occurred yesterday. This is something that we have been saying, and he finally found opposition that had some hands that could throw combos, that had faster hands than him. And we all see the results. The results basically forced him to quit. So with that being said, do you think AJ is going to rematch, or you think AJ is going to just bow out and go fight some other oppositions? It's not looking good for AJ right now. I'm be honest with you. I've been watching different videos. I've been reading the articles. I've been listening to Eddie Hearn, been listening to AJ. They've been saying anything but we're going to get this guy. AJ's been saying that he's been relieved that he's no longer the champion. He can now live a normal life. I mean, what champ says that? He's been saying, Ruiz did his thing. Now he can go shop and he can just live his normal life. I mean, it don't seem like, he kind of remind me of Keith Thurman. Like, he doesn't have the heart anymore for it, the balls anymore for it. And I guess with all this happening, it further proves that he did not want to fight Wilder. He wished he'd have got knocked out by Wilder opposed to Andy Ruiz. It's kind of late to say that. You had your chance. Turned down $100 million. Now, this is how it ends up. This is the exact same thing that happened to the Charlo, the 154 Charlo, and Jarrett Hurd. Both of those fighters have taken L's. So the main two fights between Charlo and Hurd in smoke. Wilder and AJ. Everybody been fighting and crying for it. Fans don't even care. Fans knows AJ's beatable now. I mean, true boxing heads knew he was beatable, always knew this. But our casual fans, all the other people with the smoking mirrors, AJ's been exposed. You know, so with that being said, no, at the moment, nobody cares to see the Wilder AJ fight. The dollar signs are no longer there. So, you know, with that being said, it's just, where do he go from there? Who should Ruiz fight? What should AJ do? Should AJ bow out of his fight with Ortiz and see about a Ruiz fight after Ruiz, or if Ruiz fights AJ? Should Deontay Wilder chase after that fight? What should he do? You know, it's interesting to see exactly what happens in the heavyweight. This throws everything off. Top 1 to top 5. What number is AJ now? Some people say AJ was number 1 prior to this fight. What number is he now to you? Okay. Who do you want to see fight now? Do y'all still want to see the AJ Wilder? Do you want to see AJ Tyson Fury? You definitely don't want to see him fight, AJ fight Tyson Fury or Wilder. In this case, Ortiz either. AJ has a lot of rebuilding to go do. Not saying he can't do it. He can definitely do it. But he has a lot of rebuilding to do. He needs to get behind that gym, jog more, do whatever it takes to build up his stamina. And as far as all these AJ fans, hey, either you wasn't watching his fight, because if you was watching his fights, you would have knew he didn't have any lungs, any stamina. You know, it's okay to be wrong. I mean, I put money on the Lomo fight versus Rigo, and I lost. Hey, I moved on. I was dead wrong. You know, just make sure you guys admit you're wrong. Still saddle your fighter, meaning stay in his side, stay in his corner, stay on his back, and let's move on from this. With that being said, BNboxing News, we're gonna watch the finals. Go Raptors. Peace.